What is up, everybody? We're starting a little bit early because this queue popped, and I want to jump in here so we can all see these new islands. The queues can be anywhere between 5 to 15 minutes. But welcome, everybody. Welcome. Islands are up, which is something that was up last time, but I didn't know. There wasn't anything major to kind of tell me the islands are here. Oh, somebody denied. Somebody didn't accept regardless. Finishing up the setup here. What's up, guys? So islands are up. I've done one so far. And it was interesting. So I was on Horde side, and there wasn't the enemy team was NPCs, but there was an enemy team, you know? Like the other enemy team was Alliance. There was some PvP to be had, and it was cool. I liked it. It definitely seems like a race, and I think it's going to encourage a lot of PvP, a lot of people to kind of bring that conflict back. And if it's a good source of any kind of gear or any kind of power, and I can definitely see it being good. But queued up here. I don't want to get too far away from this area and go quest somewhere else, because then, you know, I can't re-queue. You have to be here to queue up. First group to 6,000 wins, and the resources start racking up pretty quickly. But yeah, someone declined that invite. I'm on my Demon Hunter right now. I did the other island on my Prot Warrior, which, you know, they still haven't changed Prot Warriors, so for the time being, they're still really lackluster, unfortunately. I hope that more things change. So I mean, we have what, 6 months to change, so pretty sure it's going to change at least a little bit. It's going to change somehow. I wonder if I can queue up for both of these things at once. Queued up for both, yeah, okay. So maybe we can even do a dungeon. But so the islands right now aren't like a regular Mythic Plus or anything. Rip Prot Warriors, dude. I hope not. I hope they change a few things. So right now, the way that islands work, it's a team of 3. There's no roles. So when I did mine, I was on my Prot Warrior. There was a Guardian Druid and a Rogue on my team as well. And then the other enemy team of Alliance was weird. There were 3 gnomes, but they didn't really have a class. Like, there was one gnome who was like a mecha gnome. He was on a giant spider that would throw flamethrowers out, and then when you defeated that spider, then he jumped out, and then you have to fight him. There was one that was more like a weird mage engineer casting from distance, and then there was one that was a little more hunter-ish, I guess I could say. But yeah, the teams aren't set in stone. Like, you can do, okay, so the dungeon is ready. Oh man, I really want to do the scenario. Come on island. Oh, average wait time 6 minutes. Okay, so yeah, there's no set group, there's no set composition, so you just kind of run in, and it was actually really fun. So we went in there. There was rare mobs, there was elite mobs. The elite mobs gave you a damage and healing buff immediately after, but it's kind of hard to capitalize on all that when you don't have a healer. So we didn't have a healer, so it was a lot of damage being done to the tanks. Islands look fun, but without rolls is too random. What if you get 3 healers? Well, you can queue up as a party. So I can just queue up for an island expedition here, or I can queue my party. So, I mean, you can always go in there pre-made, or even use the LFG tool. The LFG tool, I don't think really works in the alpha. I've never seen anyone use it. So, let's see what we get. I've only done one so far, and I don't know how many are live. I know I found out that these... Okay, so here it is. Oh, this is a nighttime one. Okay. Okay, so basically, the big thing I want to do here is not only not die, but honestly, what I really want to do here is minimize the amount of time. So you guys see on my mini map. Now the mini map does have some graphical glitches right now, but on my mini map, you're gonna see the little Azurite clusters. Now there's one directly on us somewhere. You see this Azurite source, and then these rare guys, they drop this right here. Now this is a 30-second buff to damage dealt and HP. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm the tank for my group. I want to come over here and just pull big for them, so that they can either help me DPS or loot. So it is a race to the finish, basically. So what I'm trying to do is helping facilitate that race, right? I'm the tank. I'm not going to do much in the way of DPS. There's a ton of resources around here right in front of us. So let me actually jump in here. And then on your mini-map, see, this guy is a big elite, right? So it's going to be like more of a boss fight. Should be good. Shouldn't, you know, be requiring too much else. Fortunately, demon hunters have all the self-healing you need and all the bursts you'll ever need. So there it is. We took down another big guy, and let's get the damage buff. I'm gonna let my team hopefully take care of the Azurite clusters. So you can see here we have one Azurite cluster. Here's another one. So I've done this one in the past too. Also, the more mobs you kill, the more Azurite clusters you get. So if I don't see my team pick up the ones that are right behind me, I'll go ahead and pick them up. Now hopefully they do, but I don't. I see them running around all these other places. Okay, they did not pick them up, so let me go ahead and pick these up. You're going to see the counter up here at the top. Each one of these nodes right now gives 75, and then there's bigger nodes that give 100, and slightly smaller nodes that give 50, like little treasure chests and stuff. So, looks like the other guy, it looks like this guy is also a tank. He's got 40k HP. This is another one of the big bosses, so let me come over here. Ooh, 2 big bosses. We can do that. Uh-oh, maybe we can't do this. A lot of these bosses right now in these dungeons, or in these islands, hit harder than anything I've seen in a dungeon. So sometimes it's going to be a little bit more difficult. I think my teammates died on that pull, to be completely honest. Oh, we've got my Shadow Priest is still up. So I can handle the damage taken. So I really, really just want to nuke things down. I think he's nuking down this one. So let me swap targets. Yeah, we're DPSing opposite things. You want to concentrate your fire so that this damage buff, you get it as quickly as possible. Okay, let me get this damage buff again. Now I've got 3 stacks of it. Let me run over here and pick up this whole group. Alright, so that tank picked up some of it. Let me drag some of these guys over. I don't think there's aggro loss radius. I think it's kind of like dungeons. Okay, so I'm just going to do really big pulls now. I feel confident doing these with my Demon Hunter. My Demon Hunter is not going to die. I have a ton of HP healing done via soul fragments. So here it is. Get another slight damage buff there. And we really need to start catching up. You see, we are about half as much Azurite as Alliance. We either need to go gank Alliance. Oh no, I'm on Alliance. This is... Oh, this is Horde. Is it another person? No. So you see, these are NPCs. So hopefully I can get my group. I forgot that I was on a night elf. Hopefully I can get my group to come over here. I've got this guy dragging along over here. Oh, they're beating another rare elite over here. We're really far behind. So hopefully we can beat this. I'm going to jump in. I'm going to try to see what I can do here against this. I still have that giant, like, leopard guy running behind me trying to catch up. Which we can keep up with the damage that it does, right? Not a big deal. The big thing is going to be just trying to maximize how much Azurite we're getting. So that's why I'm trying to hurry up. We're not doing things fast enough. Alright, so there it is. We got a little bit of a damage buff here. We got to take out this jungle stalker as well. He's also going to give us a damage buff once we're done. There's a damage buff. But we really need to start doing things a lot faster. Or we can go gank them, which I want to go gank them. What's up, Max? Need to set up the dream team to farm Azerite? Yeah, that's what it looks like. Okay, so we've got the group over there. Let's go in. So you guys see, one of them's a mage. This one's a tank of some sorts. There aren't like clear roles that they are or are not. It's just kind of weird generic things. But what you will see is, you guys see the mob to my right in front of me, that Hydra? It's tagged. So if you ever find, if you're gonna go gank someone and they're in the middle of killing something, in order for you to get credit for that PvE kill, you need to kill the opposing light first, or else the tagging doesn't go away and they get credit for it. So what you need to do, so like in this case, we would have to kill Horde first and then kill the Hydra. Okay, let's you get random buffs also from doing things, which I don't know exactly. Okay, this one was just HP. No big deal. There's a few times where I've seen like a shovel and some other things, and I'm not quite sure what they do yet. They don't add like an extra action button or anything, so it's still up in the air. So we have some Azerite over here. Let me go ahead and pull a big group. Alright, got a big pull going again. I've got Horde right on my tail. Now again, these guys don't untag, so what I'm gonna do is hopefully start running over to where my teammates are, because right now I will get destroyed 3v1. So hopefully they come over here and find me. I'm not worried about these guys. They're tagged. They need to take me out before they get any credit. Pretty sure they know that. It looks like they're coming after me. Alright, so I have enough self-healing to kind of heal through some of this, but hopefully we have enough to take out the Horde here. I don't know, they're siphoning HP to this mob. You see that? It's like a weird, different type of healer that we don't have in the game. That's kind of cool. Maybe this is how they're going to test out new classes, just by adding them on the AI. Okay, so we still have not caught up at all. We still have to do something about this. Is this PvE or PvP? It's a little of both, Epic. It's a little of both. So this is an island, and you can choose to do PvP if you want, or you can stay away from everyone. Right now we're losing by a lot. So at this point, PvP seems like a good thing to kind of stop them, to burden them with res timers, because you do get res timers. Okay, so they're down here again. They're going over. So these guys know the path a little bit better than us, because I mean they're programmed for this, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and chase them. I'm gonna try to take them all out. Does this scale me up to 120? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. So I am 120 right now. I am scaled. What is the more efficient picking up stuff for killing rares and ads? I found the other run that I did, we did really well, and what we did was we actually just did huge pulls. So as big as you can handle the pulls here. So I'm doing a little bit of distracting. They're chasing me down, so hopefully this will slow them down a little bit, but doesn't, I don't. Oh, Azerite detector in a few seconds as well. Okay, they're coming this way. So what I'll try to do, actually, since I can tag mobs, what if I can just get away with just tagging things, and if they come try to kill me, I can just run away from them. I wonder if that's a valid thing to do. So there's a detector online. So you can see here I can pull up the map. Even though the mini-map is kind of broken, I can pull up this map and see where things are. Now there is a bundle over here I think is free. Azurite Hemorrhage in progress. So last time I saw that, what happens right here, there's a giant elemental that spawns, and it just has a ton of Azurite around it, but it's a really, really, really big damage dealer, so you got to be very careful, and you can get ganked very easily here. See this guy right here, this big guy, surrounded by these little guys. Now I can't CC, I was trying to CC that there. Nope, got interrupted by damage. Perfectly fine. These guys are, they do a lot more damage than other mobs. They do this Azurite Barrage, and that thing hurts. So, I've got Horde on me. So I don't want them to be able to loot any of this. Look at this. Look at that. He mined it right in front of me, and there was nothing I can do. There's not enough of me. So what I have to do is just keep him. It's kind of like when you have a flag capture going down in a Arathi Basin. So I've got this damn encyclopedia on me, but my team isn't here, so these guys are going to be able to get a decent amount of free mining off, which kind of sucks. They also did tag the big guy, so what I need to do, there it is. I took down that damn encyclopedia. Nope. I have one of their guys just constantly on me. Okay, let me try. Nope. Okay, let me see if... No, they are on me. You guys see? Oh, I was able to loot. No. They are on me this whole time. They're not letting me mine anything. So let me take them out. Let me see if I can take them out. I need to be very careful. I think the boss is on me. I think I built up more threat than a few of them. Yep. So I had a little bit more threat. Even though the mob wasn't tagged to me, I just had more threat. So I think this is going to be a loss. Look at this. We're down to about half. Is there a stream raid today? Yes, there is, Ghetto Blastin'. It's going to be after this. So I want to show off islands a little bit, probably for about an hour and a half. And then we'll do the normal Antaurus raid. Doesn't look like we're going to be very successful with this island, unfortunately. What am I going to do today? I'm going to be doing these islands, and then we are going to do the normal Antaurus raid. So it looks like they defeated the Rare Elite. This is from defeating the Rare Elite. They are mining at this point, and they got a really big bump up. So let me see if I can just steal a little bit from them. That's all I can really do. Don't know where the rest of my group is. Finally gonna be able to make one. Oh, right, man. Yeah, we'll do that in a little bit. Hopefully they don't just show up and gank me at the moment. But it looks like my buddies are dying for some reason. I see a dead priest. Oh, I've got a Horde on me too. Alright, come on. He's gonna blink. There it is. These abilities that they have that don't actually exist in the game, some of them are pretty OP. Oh, I think I have two on me. What is that? Oh no, that's my buddy. Alright, we're good. A little bit of fake PvP. Consuming Night, I threw my interrupt out. Didn't interrupt it, so whatever that is, can't be interrupted. Probably has to be stunned. Oh no, now all the Horde showed up. This is it. This is where we die. They do have a healer that somehow like funnels HP to them. So I think this is going to be it for us. Yeah, our Shadow Priest just went down. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, come on. That's so close. Get the kill. I keep getting bumped back by these, like, arcane explosions that knock back. Yeah, that's 3-on-1. I think we lose this island. Where are my teammates? Yeah, they've been farming other stuff. We have one other tank here. I think it's a warrior tank. Yeah. No warrior tank, and then we've got the priest, and we just all over the place. Now we do have like some azurite here that we could be collecting, but okay. I think he's trying to PvP again. My buddy in here. Yep. Not going too well. Let me just... Are we just gonna jump in? Alright. Let's see. We've got this one's... this ad. Let's take care of the ad. I wish I knew kind of what these fake PvP abilities were, because there's one that keeps bumping me back, and I wish I knew what it was, because they don't actually exist as of now in live. Like this guy, the Moon Scythe, is a little bit more like a warrior, but the mage is really weird. See, there's a lot of, like, constantly bumping me around. Yeah, they just respawned right now. They got to res and come back here. As much as I can survive as a tank, it's just delaying it. I don't think we should be spending our time with this. We're not gathering any azurite from this. Oh, there it is. There it is. So we're just going to go somewhere else. At that point, that fight is just going to be slowly lost every time. We're winning. It's we're winning OT. It's not a loss. It's not OT right now. We're down by a lot. We're down by almost 1,000 points, which is 1/6 of the game. Let's see. Let's just they are right here. There's a decent cluster over here, so let's go that way. Let's try to get to this cluster. Hopefully without... Okay, we didn't get CC'd or anything. Let's go find that cluster. It seems to be below us, so there's probably a cave. I think a cave entrance is right over here. Now you see they do start getting like reset, and you can start seeing them like where they spawn. So they spawned over here. There are different spawn points. I don't see where there's a cave entrance. There's a few of the hydras here. There's this guy here. Let's take care of this one. There's 2 nodes here. So hopefully they don't come and get me over here, but you can see everyone on the minimap. So once you are like in conflict with them, you can start seeing them. So they know that I'm here. They know I'm farming this. Hopefully that doesn't equate to they're gonna come get me. See, it's this thing, the sandstorm. Oh, it's just... So the knockback is apparently from the elementals that start spawning. So I know earlier they had one of the Q&As, they had said that sometimes there might be pirates and sometimes there might be skeletons at night. It seems like this is just Tremor appearing periodically. So you see this stuff on the ground. Oh man. Okay, let me try to loot this. Okay, did it. Let's get a damage buff. Those tremors were getting me. Let's see what this altar does. There's a lot of buffs you can get out here. Let's see. Haste and frost damage taken every 30 seconds. I think this is gonna be GG. We're at 5.5. Where's my team? My team's over here. Let's go catch up with them. At this point, our only chance would be to go nuke the Horde so that they can't collect. Stop them from collecting by just killing them. But yeah, there's no more Horde here. Oh, are they just hanging around? Yeah, I think they accepted a loss. chose to sit down. Yeah. All right, let's go to this side of the island. So this is the same island I did last time, but completely different like affixes and stuff. Can I not aggro that guy? Huh. So I haven't fought these guys before. They definitely hurt like hell. I'll tell you that much. And what you'll see is that there's also some mobs that don't have traditional aggro roles as well. So there's some mobs that are kind of like, I guess, a little bit similar to pelters in Neltharions, where they can bounce around. The taunt isn't really going to work on them, so they do their own thing. So I don't know why. Oh wait, I've been looking at this wrong the whole time. Andre was right. I keep thinking I'm Horde. Alright. So let's I think we win if we get these guys. And I think we only need to kill one guy. So as soon as we kill, okay, let's focus targets. Which I think he's DPSing this back one. I can't see the other person's debuffs, vampiric touch or anything. I think this is it. And GG. Okay. I kept thinking that I was Horde. We're good though. We won. We got it. I have yet to play an island against other actual people, which I really want to do. Really want that to happen. Let's queue up for another one. I think there's 3 that are up right now. For some reason, I get to keep this buff. Makes my haste go up to 53%. I don't know how much damage I'm taking, though. Taking damage every 30 seconds. There it is. Oh, wow. That's a good... That's 6k. 6k damage every 30 seconds. And I can't get rid of it. It's a debuff. I don't think... Oh, I do have food. So, one thing that I have noticed about islands that I think they're going to get around to adding is there's no loading time. So, as soon as you load in, you can just jump in and start doing things. I think they need to add like that whole 10-second countdown. Like there is on Mythic Plus with the wall in front of you, that green wall. Definitely something that's probably going to be added. What's the average? Oh, there's no more average. I can also do one as a Horde side tune. I have my warrior parked right where the queue is. But as of right now, there's no reward for it. When you do an island, there's no gear reward, there's no Azurite reward. Right now, you just kind of go and do the island. What's up, nerd? How you doing, man? Yeah, so we have still not seen rewards from this, but it does scale you up to 120, which leads me to believe that islands are just going to be endgame content. They're not going to be while you level. So they put this guy here just so that we can see. Just so that we can do islands. But I also don't see anywhere to see the loot of islands in these. It'd be nice to be able to see what rewards we can expect, or what bosses there are. What, I guess, you know, there might just be too many combinations at the moment to display it properly in this UI. Leveling alt, since there's not much left to do for the main. Yeah, I feel you there. Yeah, my prot warrior in live right now in Legion is pretty much done. Pretty much done. Something else that is cool on the Horde side, I was able to find there was an NPC called a Mountain Vendor right next to a bunch of Triceratops, which looks promising. Looks very, very promising. I'm trying to see if I can find something similar here. We got the Rough Riders here. Rough Riders and the Rift Runners. New to this stream, which tank would I recommend to begin with? Right now, in Battle for Azeroth, I'm really liking Vengeance Demon Hunters. Wednesday I also did Guardian Druid. They're still very, very strong. And yeah, Prot Warriors right now are the only one that, unfortunately, and I mean that's near and dear to my heart. Right now on live I play a Prot Warrior, but I would not suggest it the way things are right now. So yeah, Vengeance Demon Hunters are very, very fun. If you like Guardian Druids, they're still just as powerful as ever, and so are Blood DKs. So I would say Vengeance Demon Hunter, Guardian Druid, and Blood DKs are definitely at the top right now. Either one of those three, you can't go wrong. Vengeance Demon Hunters might take a little bit more spike damage when it comes to party and raid content. But right now, since we're not max level, it's a little bit harder to see that. I want to see what this is. This is interesting. I wonder if I can use this on islands. Only usable in island expeditions. Oh, nice. Alright, here we go. We got an island going. Is Vengeance really a good starting tank, though? You made one for a while. You never tanked. It's a bit more to keep up. He said he's new to the stream. But I don't know if he's new to tanking. You can try Blood DK. Heard my friend say it's pretty good for Mythic Keys. It is very good for Mythic Keys. If you are new to tanking, maybe Vengeance Demon Hunter isn't ideal. Oh, Paladins are also very strong right now in the BfA Alpha. So if you like Paladin as well. Oh, you are new to tanking? Then I would definitely suggest... Blood DKs have somewhat of a learning curve, but it can be overcome. But they can definitely play a little bit wonky if you're not used to tanking at all. Mostly because of the way that Death Strike and the active mitigation works, all focused around Death Strike. I also need to start healing myself a little bit more here. We've got two bosses here, so I'm gonna pop my meta just to kind of stay up to this damage that's going out. But it looks like we've got a very, very fast start. Paladins are easier to get into than managing some of the other classes. But yeah, there's definitely Blood DKs are the most useful right now because they reposition mobs. You play Rogue main right now? Oh, okay. So you wouldn't be completely unfamiliar to the methods of tanking of Vengeance Demon Hunter. It works... Soul Fragments work a little bit like combo points right now in live, although in the alpha, less. In the alpha, it's not as much as combo points. But, yeah, Blood DKs are going to be very strong for any Mythic Plus, and their ability to reposition things is what makes them insane. Oh, we've got another bit of Azurite over here. What's up, Maddie Plays? How you doing? Guardian Druid is probably the easiest, but you find them boring. I agree. Guardian Druids are a lot more straightforward of all of the classes, but I also find them pretty boring, unfortunately. Oh, we've got the big turtle here, but you guys see over here on the right hand side, we have the Azurite, I believe, is hiding below this mound, and it's actually there's a shovel right next to it. So I've seen that shovel in one of the other dungeons I did, or one of the other islands I did, but there was no purpose behind it. There was like no mound that looked like I could mine it or anything. But this one looks like you can. So let's see. Save me. Oh yeah, look at that. Shoveling that right up. Nice. Okay, so there's definitely some different ways of obtaining Azurite. Let me pick this up. Get a buff. Go over here. Clear this out. Just like Mythic Pluses, it just seems like the big thing to do here is try to do like as big AoE pulls as possible. And the only ath picks I really saw was the one that happened last time, where periodically there was like sandstorms on the ground. That was it. Is the level now 120? No, you scale in islands. So when you join an island, everything scales to 120. So I don't think you can hit 120 naturally through just questing, but this does scale you. So I'm assuming this is just going to be only an endgame activity, which is why it scales us. So there's the water spit. We got an interrupt on it. And then, oh, we got a pet taunt. That's cool. I'm okay with a pet taunt right now. Uh-oh, we've got some... Uh-oh, there it is. We've got Horde right behind us. They decided to gank us. Okay. Let me go ahead and interrupt their healer. So this is their healer right here. So Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor needs to go down immediately. Fortunately, I don't have the burst. Unfortunately, I don't have the burst for it. So I've got my Sigil of Silence there. There it is. That was the last thing it needed to take him out. Perfect. So now there's also a hunter here. I need to try to take down. I don't know if the rest of my group died. I think so. I think at this point it's just a 1v1 scenario with this hunter NPC. So they try to go for the gank. Don't think it's going to pay out for them. There it is. So let me just take out that ward. We've got some Azurite over here. This is the time to use this advantage. So you guys see that they definitely try. Oh, we've got some cabbage here. What does this do? I didn't. Oh, just maybe gave me some flat HP or something. Percentage HP, something like that. Let me use this guy. What does this guy do? Versatility increased, healing taken reduced. Uh-oh. I was banking on the fact that I had healing to complete this island expedition to do really big pulls. Oh, I definitely feel that healing reduced. How much? 60%? I definitely feel it. I'm trying to soul cleave right here, and it's not doing much. The AI is pretty tough on the islands. Not right now. No. It's just the bosses that are on the island are tougher than the AI. So for right now, the AI is very, very simple. Oh, here we go. We got AI again. I don't know where their healer is. I didn't see their healer. Oh, here it is. Okay. Let's just focus on the healer. We've got a silence going out right now. We're going to get an interrupt on the next heal whenever that is. There it is. Perfect. Jumping out to the water. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh. Oh. We've got a survival hunter, I assume. It looks like it. With those glaives. Those glaives are survival hunter at the moment. Throw axe. They're just throwing melee weapons. Alright. And now their healer just came in by himself. Now, but you guys can see that this isn't very difficult to take out right now. unfortunately. Alright, alright. We're just gonna keep skirmishing with them. I want to go collect more Azurite. I think they can do it without me. Where do we have some more Azurite? I see it on the mini-map. Oh, it's below me. Okay, so let's see. Sometimes I don't know where these sources of Azurite are. And I think it's in here. I think it's this thing. And I don't know how to open it yet. Fire? Fire on the ground? No. Okay, so I don't know how to open that. Maybe there's like an axe I have to go find somewhere. Sticky starfish? Let's see. Aha! Oh no, it doesn't do much. Sticky starfish becomes a ninja star you get to throw. Look at this. Disorients the target. Yeah, maybe there's like an axe I need to find to be able to chop him out of there. Not quite sure. It seems like... Oh, see, there's another one of these. So not sure what this is. Did I see the new cat lizard thing, druid form? Yes, I did. I haven't seen the Kultiris human druids. That one I haven't seen. Vengeance is super strong in keys once you master it. Agreed. Agreed. Vengeance is super fast is what it has going for it. We have a big advantage right now, too, on Azurite. Play Demon Hunter for a while, you're just a bit scared. People just go off on new tanks sometimes. At this point in the expansion, you can find groups that are leveling their alts and are going to have a little bit more patience. You know, at this point, people know that, you know, we're all re-rolling. We're all just trying new things. I don't want to use the starfish on these guys. Alliance got screwed with the druid forms, just another bear model and different armor. Oh man. Yeah, I haven't seen the human... Oh, here it is. We have some Azurite here. I haven't seen the human druid forms. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we got the big guy. It spawned right on me. Oh no. I got barraged. Oh, I might go down to this. I'm at half HP at this point. I'm getting barraged by two of them. Okay, here it is. We can go back in. So I CC'd that guy because he was in the middle of his cast and it was going to hurt like hell. I'm going to go ahead and pop meta to try to stay alive. Oh man. This is where a big battle happens. So you guys can see that islands try to force combat, right? So we've got this area right here where there's just an insane amount of Azurite. So everybody's going to be coming here. My healing is non-existent now because of this debuff I decided to pick up. But you guys can see there's an insane, this big shard of Azurite. I want to see exactly how much it is. Let's help clear just a little bit more before we decide. Uh-oh. Nope, we've got a barrage going. We've got a barrage going. Arcane Fusion. Uh-oh. Oh, Azurite Infusion. There's a barrage. Oh, we can interrupt it. Perfect. Oh, let's pick up our buff. Our DPS buff. Alright, so now we've got a hunter DPS, a hunter tank, which I'm okay with because that barrage hurts like hell. Oh, I think the hunter pet went down. Yeah, they had to res it. They had to res the hunter pet. Oh man, I wish I hadn't taken that buff. My healing does not exist anymore. Perfect. Let me see how much this is. So the small nodes, really small nodes are 50. Oh wow, it's 175. We have 50 for these small ones, 75 for the medium ones, and 175 for the big guys. We got 50 right here. Oh, that's 75. 75, 125. Okay. I mean, I'm sure they're still changing a lot of these values as well. Also, the more Azurite you collect, the more valuable you are as a PvP target. So, if you see this, I am worth 250 when killed. So, these guys on the other side may want to kill me only for my bounty. So they might just be like, hey, you know what? All we need is a few hundred Azurite at this point. Let's just start nuking them. Alright, let's see. I think the floor was hurting me back there. That was a lot of damage. So this should be just about the end of this one, but I feel like Vengeance Demon Hunter is what you probably want when doing this, right? Frozen chest. What do we get? 150. Not bad. I feel like Vengeance Demon Hunter is a perfect mix of high DPS and tanky. See, there's this guy inside here as well. I don't know how to bust him out of this. See, can you lend me your aid? And I don't think they fully implemented every way of solving the issues on this island. So we might have to do a little bit of PvP at this point to finish this off. Happy Friday, Brian. Happy Friday, Brian. They're gonna give the AI best in slot for the hotfix at this rate. They can. What's up, Katie? How you doing? You like Mythic Keys a lot right now, and the raids not so much. You hope that they keep it. They are. So they have already said that Mythic Plus is a system that they are keeping going forward, 100%. They said it was very successful. They really like it. There's a lot of participation, and they definitely. Oh, a fire torch. Maybe I can bust out the people that are in spider webs, right? I think so. I think I can do spider webs now. But yeah, they said that Mythic Plus they are definitely keeping. So no worries there. Alright, I've got the fire torch. Come on, light this on fire. Oh, I can click it now. Perfect. Nice. And there was another spider web above me, so I'm gonna go get that. Your sub expired, Katie? Oh no. You gotta sell some things. Where was he? He was over here. Oh no, my flame torch went away. I didn't see a duration on it, but I guess it did. Let me see if it came back. The human bear form is a wicker dog. That's not bad. That actually looks pretty cool. When do I plan on doing the normal run? In about an hour. Yeah, 45 minutes to an hour at this point. I lost my torch. Oh, nope. That one's not usable. Yeah, at this point, we're just trying to... You guys see the score. We have like the last 200 to do. We can just kill whatever at this point. I'm trying to figure out the puzzles, but... Seems like this torch is no longer usable, and my previous torch went away. I wonder if it's because the frost guy hit me. That frost orb hit me right before I got up, and maybe that put out the torch. It's not a dog, it's clearly a bear with bone armor on it. Bone armor, my favorite! You transferred your pally to Terralion. Do I ever invite viewers into my guild? I don't have a guild on Terralion. The guild I raid with on my warrior, we're on Dalaran. But at the moment, you know, I don't think there's any recruitment. I'm not in charge of recruitment, but at the moment, I don't think there's any recruitment. My other characters are on Terralion, which is where I started this expansion. But yeah, I don't have a guild on any of my tunes that are on Terralion. That's it. All we needed to do is kill that big rare elite guy. So two islands, and they actually were different. Now the end of every island seems very similar. We get the giant rock elemental who has a giant like pool of azurite near him. So hopefully they start implementing other maps and other ways of that end game conflict, because right now the end game seems like they want to pin you guys against each other, but I mean they could also just do in the last minute or in the last like 2 minutes just make it so that every PvE kill gives 2 to 3 times as much azurite, so and that forces you to fight to tag mobs. You know, there's plenty of things they can do with azurite, I mean with islands. Dal is full. Dal has a lot of people in it. Yep. I started in Terralion, transferred my warrior over to Dal once I found a raiding guild as well. But at this point, we're kind of done with the content Is this all for islands? This is all for islands. At this point, yeah, raiding. We got our AOTC, and everybody's taking a backseat, leveling up alts, waiting for BfA. What is this? Root all enemies. I need to try some of these things. Alright, I need to remember to try some of these things. Let me put them on my bar. Yeah, Dal has a big population. I believe Alliance has a bigger population than Horde. I could be wrong. I actually haven't looked at the population data. You would join the normal raid if you were able to resub. RIP. Okay, let me put these on my bars just so that I can... this is absorb, fire damage... Whoa. Fire damage, okay. So we got fire damage, knock down, and absorb. Oh, we started in a completely different area of the island. So let me just grab a bunch of these guys, drag them way over here. Oh, we got someone who's a little anxious. Oh, what? Did you guys see that? The hunter subdued the boss. Look at that. He just tamed it. That's his pet now. I don't know if that's intended, because that's a boss mob. Although, to be fair, that then I wonder if oh, there it is. Oh, it was an MC. It was an MC? Yeah, gnome priest. I thought it was a hunter that just tamed it. Was just gonna hold on to it. Doesn't seem like it really wants to attack me anymore. It just wants to kill the priest that tamed it. Alright, let me come over here. Try to tank it up for my group here. Also, in case they just want to activate the treasures, that's something else you can do as well, by the way. Your group can just go around activating the treasure. So what I can do in here is run up here, pull everything, they just collect the treasures and we can run away. But these mobs drop as much azurite as an actual treasure as well, so sometimes it's in your interest to do that. Alright, come on, let's take this guy down with this mind control. Let's do it. This is one of the big guys. Drops a lot of azurite. Yeah, Katie, you don't have any kind of gold? No gold either? Uh-oh. Okay, so it looks like we are on... Oh, we're actually... Yeah, we're down. We're down azurite. Don't know if, like, that whole MC thing actually slowed us down. So let me pick up these guys. Run them into the vultures. We need to start making up time. So we need to start doing a lot more cleave damage, a lot more deeps. And I'm not sure if... oh, we're doing more MC. I think at this point, it's just all about nuking stuff. Okay, so we did manage... Oh, I guess this guy had aggro, and he just kept it. Went down. That's one way to use them. As long as they go down quick. But yeah, we're definitely down on azurite right now. Now, we are walking up on 2 nodes over here. So we are going to get... Very nice. So we got the mine, and we've got a treasure chest. So let's just pick that up. That'll help us catch up. And we've got a boat. I wonder if the boat has anything. Oh, that's their respawn. This person is worth 1 azurite. Help me out of this. We have these guys. I can't target him, so it has to be something else that I pick up that allows me to use that. So I've got to keep an eye out for something that'll help someone break out of a box. Is this PvP? It can be either way. So right now, we haven't found the opposite group. We found where they spawn. This is where they spawn. This is their boat. I'm on Alliance right now. So this is the Horde boat that they're here on. So if one of them happens to die right now, we'll find them right here. They're going to respawn right here. But we haven't found them yet. And right now we can't see them on the map unless they're close enough to us. So if we bump into them, then we'll find them. And we can PvP, or we can just run away from. There they are. There it is. Horde is right here. So let's go get them. They're fighting, and there's a big boss down here. I'm assuming they're fighting this guy. Oh no, here they are. All right, so you guys see, they even have special classes. This is like a mecha gnome, right? Or oh, this is actually a goblin. Like a goblin on a shredder, doing all sorts of things. It's kind of funky. And then once you defeat the actual mount that he's on, then he jumps out, and then you have to defeat him too. So this is definitely like the tankier one, but they don't have a healer. You see that they have more like engineers. Let me take out this guy, this digger, musk digger. This Gazlow right here. Let me try to take him out as quickly as I can, but my burst isn't there. Let me use this absorb chest that I picked up earlier. Nice. But see, they're like channeling things. They're more like engineers that do things. It's really weird. Different classes. This might be how they try to test out different things. Alright, we've got 2 more guys over here. Come on. You can't beat a tank that can heal in PvP. I think they're trying to run away now. I think they're just trying to maximize their time and run away. Or split me up from my group. Either way. Let me go ahead and knock this guy. Oh, it doesn't do the same effect that it does on like straight up PvE. They did tag that Hydra, so you see that Hydra is tagged. It's grayed out. The only way that I can get that Hydra for my purposes is by killing all of the Alliance characters, and then it becomes untagged. So I have to kill everyone who's tagged it. I don't know if that's completely how they're gonna want it at the end. I would assume not, because it's kind of sucks. Fishing for the last hit, I think, would be a little bit better. It would lend a little bit of utility to classes with some sort of execute. Alright, so we've got the last guy here. But this is the PvP right now. Right now, I don't think you can fight other teams. Right now, I think it's all AI. Because I've done 4 islands so far, none have been against another team, and I've done them on both factions. So currently in the alpha, people are queuing up. Both factions of people are queuing up. See, so those guys are tagged by me. These like lions are tagged by me, so I don't need to worry about it. There it is. Perfect. We took that guy down. So Horde went down. And then automatically you get their Azurite that is collected. So you see how I have this buff? If they kill me, they get 250 Azurite worth. There's no need to like pick up anything on the ground. It's just with my killing blow comes that much Azurite on their behalf. So definitely that PvP put us up on the map. Now we're not as far behind. I mean, we're still behind, but not as much. Yours expires. Demon Hunter, I have bad news for you. I don't think the token is dropping. They announced that Black Ops 4 is going to be on the BattleNet launcher too. So if anything, the day that is allowed to be pre-ordered through the BattleNet launcher, I think the price of the token is going to go up. So I don't think the price is going to drop anytime soon. Okay, so we've got a big pile of Azurite over there. We've got this guy. That's fine. I can drag him over here. Do both bosses. We've got some more of this mind control stuff going. I wish that mind control stuff stopped, because then I have to retaunt. They don't even, yeah, they don't do that much damage to each other. Not worth it to MC, I think. This is the easiest mode, right? Right now there's only one mode But yeah, if they do islands the way I think they're going to, I think there's going to be more of a ranked PvP, kind of like arenas, and that's why they're doing it with 3-man teams right now, and there's no role selected, so you can do a 3 healers if you really want to right now. But if you join a random group, I've joined groups with 2 tanks, 1 DPS. This group I think is 2 disc priests and me. Oh no, this is, oh, I don't know. I think they added Shadow Fiend baseline for everyone. Disc Priest and Holy Priest. So it's me and 2 healers. 1 tank, 2 healers. Not the best. We've got 2 piles on me right here. You guys see that? There's 2 piles somehow. There's one that's a little bit south of me. I don't see it. And there's one that's a little bit north. Yeah, oh. Alright. I fought this guy before too. He's not too bad. He's a silver boss. As I say he's not too bad, he just starts completely destroying me. Let me take care of the ads. I just need to take care of these ads. Come on. Oh! Expedition complete, not by us. That was a big discrepancy. 6,000 to 2,900. So 1 tank, 2 healers. Definitely not the best way of doing this. Definitely not. Let's do another island. And oh man, I'm gonna pick up some more of these items too. So this guy sells, these 2 sell items for islands specifically. This AI is doing far better. Yeah, that AI whooped us 100%. They know all the little tricks. Okay, so I like this trick vest. Oh, I can only carry 1 of these. I can carry 5 bombs. I can carry 3 of these guys, knock them down, and then I forget what these guys do. Let's see. True enemies. And empowering allies in the beam with 10% damage dealt and healing them. That's not bad. Okay. So I'm ready. I've got my items. Let's queue up. Actually, I think Fellblade might be a little bit better. Just an automatic charge. Let's see. Let's give it a try. Nope, not that. So we'll run Fellblade. It's gonna make our DPS go down a little bit when it comes to PvE, but it should help in PvP. Let me make sure that this key is bound. And let's go. Let's give this a shot. Oh, this loading screen boss. This is why we need a little bit of a countdown before people loading in. All right, we're in. We're in. Let's go. Oh no. Oh wait, this one's a shaman. Okay, I thought it was the exact same group. And oh, this other guy is ranged. I was wondering. Oh, it's not. It just looks like it's a mage, but this other one is. I mean, it looks like it's a priest because of the transmog, but this other one's a mage, so we're good. 1 tank, 2 DPS, I think is the way to go. So I might need to burn this person out. Yep, burn it. Oh, it's a one-time use. So last time I didn't get it knocked out. It's just a one-time use. Alright, let me come over here. Get all this pulled. We can definitely handle all of this. Okay, so all we need to do is try to beat this other AI. So while that guy was pouncing around the last few hits out there, let me get this mining done, and I think that's it. We've got 2 nodes right around here. Okay, one is there. They're running to that one. Let me clear this camp so that we can pick up the rest of it. Now this camp doesn't have any elites, so like if they wanted to let me just DPS this, like if I was on Discord with them, then it was like, just let me handle this while you guys find that node. We've got Horde right behind us. Uh-oh. Oh, they do have a healer, so let me just hug this healer. Me and this healer are going to become very good friends. So I've got my silence. My interrupt is still down. I can't climb this mountain. Ah, that was frustrating. That mountain kept knocking me down. And the healer had perfect footing. Looks like we're down by a few hundred. Although I still got some teammates up there, so looks like they took me down, but my teammates are still in the fight, still ready to win it. I did die. I did. I think they're gonna win this fight. My teammates aren't being damaged too badly anymore. No, they won it. They won the PvP battle. So now we are on top. We're up by 300. So let me just keep dragging all of these guys over here. Again, I don't think any of this has any like aggro radius loss. Like world questing. This is more of an instance, so everything just kind of sticks to me. So I can do really big pulls like this, you know, no problem. Raid today, yes. The raid will be starting in about 15 to 20 minutes. I'll stop this stream and then we'll do that. So we've got a cauldron over here. I don't think this does anything. Last time I picked up one of these spirit fonts, didn't allow me to get healed anymore. Really mess with me. I think it messed with me more emotionally rather than any other way. Alright, so as long as Horde doesn't show up again, we should be fine with clearing this out. My buddies are clearing out a completely different pack over to my right, which, you know, perfectly fine. If we can split up, split our resources, then we can do damage to more things, clear more Azurite. Also, one thing I just noticed, these kills are giving me XP. Even though I'm scaled to 120, I'm getting a little bit of XP from these kills. Let me see. I'm about to land another kill right now. And a little bit of XP. Yep. I'm gaining a little bit of XP. It's interesting. I'm assuming they didn't really consider that because you're scaled. And so this is going to be only endgame regardless. Alright, we've got some loot over here. So let me pick up this guy. So that my teammates can come over here. Oh, we've got Horde behind us too. Uh-oh. What I meant to say, we have Horde behind me. Alright, so gonna be interrupting all the heals. I had the Sigil of Silence out first. There was one of the heals. Got instantly interrupted. So at this point, we just have one guy up. I see the Serpent Ward up. Oh, we've got a Shadow Hunter. Perfect. And then last guy is way over here. Let's charge. So you see that Stalker is tagged to them, and if there it is, so they gained a little bit. Perfect. So we've got some Azurite there. We've got some Azurite here. Oh no, this is just a runestone. What does this do? Carrying a runestone. Oh, that's how you get the people out of the magical box, which I believe is over here. Yep. Hey, I can unlock the prison now. All right, we've got quite a bit of things here. Let's pick up this crab, and then run over here and do all of this as one pull. That's a lot of damage. And you guys can see that I just maxed out on the amount of Azurite that I'm worth. And that was because I've now killed enough things. So in the very beginning, doing PvP is probably not the best option. Doing PvP like right off the boat that you spawn in, probably not the best option. And that's just because no one's really worth a lot of Azurite yet. So you let the other team farm a little bit, then they're worth quite a bit of Azurite, and you go and you take them down. Oh, that's why it was a ton of damage. There's an elite mob and the rare mob. All right, let me do this, and I get healed. Gonna get these special items being used. We do also have the giant, dude that spawned over there right now, so we have to make our way over there. Horde is right behind me. You guys see it on the minimap. So let's get our damage buffs and run into PvP, because with damage buffs, there's nothing they're gonna be able to do to us. Where's the healer? Where's the healer? I see Shadow Hunter. I see the other guy. Alright, let's just go in. I don't know where their healer is, but if their healer's not here, that means that they're not going to get healed, so we can just take him out really quickly. We've got damage buffs. And then you'll see that this guy won't become tagged anymore. See? He went from tagged to untagged because we took him down. Uh-oh, we've got somebody dragging in this dude. Oh, that's a lot. This is a lot of things. A lot of hard-hitting things, so we're going to pop meta to survive this. Horde will be on their way back over here because this is such a high density of Azurite that we need to be very careful right now. My cooldown is completely down. I just used meta, so we've got to be careful. Oh, there it is. Horde is right here. And then this is their healer. So there's my interrupt, and that's all I've got for interrupts. I already used my other interrupt as well. Oh, one of my other teammates got the other interrupt. Perfect. But yeah, this is a little bit of PvP, a little bit of PvE. The PvP right now is with, AI, and so you see that they're going to finish that off. And while they finish off this guy, I have plenty of time to mine all these nodes so that, even if they respawn and run back over here, now there's a lot less to go around. So now at this point, they probably don't want to come back. What's up, Chaos? Not Zappy Boy. Zappy Boy's on my team. They have like a hunter and something. I've got a shaman on my team. But the island is almost over. We're at 5.5k. I still have the rune stone, which means I can still unlock the person in this prison. So let me go over here and do that. I'll pull all these spiders. We've got 2 treasure chests, 3 treasure chests, and the prison. So should be enough. Should be enough for that last little bit. So you see my teammates are just looting at this point. Let me break this guy out with this rune stone. And here it is. This is going to be the last chest. There it is. Expedition complete. Go Horde. I was on alliance on this one. Don't tell anyone. They're both elves. It's fine. On stream, about 10 to 15 second lag. Yeah, there's a bit of a delay that has to happen in order for a VOD to ever exist. I like these items too. These items are pretty strong. That heal really came in handy. Alright guys, that is going to do it for the first look at islands. So right now I'm going to let this VOD finish. So I'm going to close down the stream for about 10 minutes and then we're going to come back and we're going to do our normal Antorus run. So if you guys are here for the normal Antorus run, be here in 10 minutes when the new stream comes back up. I need to wait 10 minutes so that the streams end and have exact time when there's a VOD. There's some people who just don't want to see any BfA stuff. So come back in about 10 minutes. And we will have the normal Antorus run. If you guys were here only to see islands, I appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. You guys can check out the VOD to see all of the islands we ran today. Yeah, I will see you guys in about 10 minutes. 10 minutes. 10 or 15. 10 or 15. Such hostility. Rap music. Rap music? There's no music here. I'll see you guys in a little bit.